Hello and welcome there, YouTubers, and it's Skype here, Buzz Games, and we're doing some Stellaris. And last time we recorded was doing our um, creation of our glorious Hydra Dominion, and now we're actually in the game. So let's quickly run through everything. In the eons since the first primitive Hydra communities took shape in the archipelagos and lagoons of Hydra Island, our civilization has spread and prospered. The early chaotic periods of our history saw many nation-states vying with each other for power, until we were at last united under the strongest of these. Only when guided by a single vision could we reach our full potential. Sounds so Red Skullish. And an era of stability and scientific progress followed. Now, after the discovery of the hyperlane network, the finest minds of the Hydra Dominion have finished development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. So, let's begin. Now, here's our glorious Hydra Island. Ooh, that's actually interesting. We're in the orbit of a gas giant. That's the first time I've seen this. Really cool. So let's quickly go through the UI and then all of the nice things, and we can start here. So firstly, you have your outline of your plans, your fleets over here, which is really, really neat. I mean, you can do so much stuff here and get so much stuff done. It's a quick, very cool hotbar tip. Then you have your resources. I will go resources and then these tabs. So energy credits is basically your, if you're used to Paradox games, your ducats or your money, your dollars, whatever you want to call them. So these are basically your maintenance, what you use for maintenance and so forth. Then you have your minerals, which is basically the stuff that you use to build your ships, your buildings, and most of your things. Influence you can use, but this is a bit different. Influence you use, for example, making policy changes or getting edicts such as society research grants, which gives you research speeds plus 30% for society and engineering and physics minus 10% both. Information quarantine and stuff like this. And if you go to your government, your planet's apologies, then you have your edicts where you can re-educate campaigns and do a bunch of stuff like that. So influence is basically your diplomacy points that you can use. Then you have your three different research modifiers, outputs. That's the word I'm looking for. And these are used for your physics. Now, each category has different researches, and we will get to that in a second. Then you have your strategic resources. This is for, like, say, example, very valuable stones or minerals that you can use in a specific way, and we'll see more of that later on once we've researched some. Then you have your directly controlled planets, which is the amount of planets you have. Now you can only have 5 at the moment, and then you can basically make sectors where the government, where your planets are under a sector-wide governance, and then you can get more planets through that, and they control themselves basically, but you can tell them what to do and where and how. Then you have your naval capacity. We only have 3 of the 12, and here are 3 little corvettes. I apologize, I almost said destroyers, and they're very awesome. And well, they're okay for the beginning, so we'll definitely want to expand that later on. Then we have a space station where we build all of our ships and good things, science ships and construction ships, and more upgrades. And we have our planet surface with our glorious Hydrans. I can't remember what we classified them, but anyways. So as you can see, we have 3, 4, 5, 6 Hydras. Now, basically, the food is basically how fast you get more population on your planet. So if we see over here, we have a surplus of free food. So this means we can still get more places and expand. Then we have our science ship, which I will quickly... Now, science ships are basically for researching planets and surveying planets and doing your yeah, so let's quickly put it on survey. So basically, it's going to scan each planet and see if there's maybe minerals or energy or something valuable on each of these planets or what have you, and which we can maybe put to use. And we can then build it with the construction ship, which does all of our glorious construction. Now, let's quickly head over to research. Now, we'll start with physics. you have your fusion power, quantum theory, and overall energy conversion. Fusion power, energy storage capacity plus 250. We can currently hold 2,500. But the big thing is you get fusion reactors, which is your stage 2 type of reactors for your ships, which are very handy, and I do like them very much. Quantum theory unlocks the physics lab, so more physics research that you can put on your planets. An orbital energy conversion, so more energy that you. This is a module that you can build on your space station to generate more energy, generate free energy credits. So all of these are really good, but I'm gonna go with fusion power just because we're not gonna need energy that quickly. So definitely. Then Newell's protocol, biodiversity studies, genome mapping. Now, the interesting thing that almost forgot to mention about the research is the research in this isn't fixed. So you can min-max your research and say, okay, I'm going to do this the exact same way every time. How they describe it is your research is basically a deck of cards, and then you have a certain chance of getting those cards. Some have a bigger chance than others. Like for example, your colony ship research, because you will get that every time in the beginning because you need it, but you don't have to take it right away. That's the fun thing. You can always get it later on, and maybe get some genome mapping for better lifespan for your leader or more food. But I like to go with colony ship just because I like to expand rapidly. Then you have your nanomechanics for engineering, nanomechanics, engineering facility basically. These space outposts, defense platforms so you can protect your mining stations and so forth. And iron thrusters, which is basically your better type of sublight engines that you use in systems. I think I'm gonna go with iron thrusters because that will be very useful. So now, if we quickly go to our government, hold up. Oh, wonderful. Okay. So here is all of your policies that you can act. For example, we have war economy. We do allow slavery, but we don't allow slavery procreation, which I will allow at some point once we have slaves. Um, Purge. So basically, Warhammer. If you think of Exterminatus, this is the button. This is the button that you press. Orbital bombardment limited. We could go full, but I don't see the need for that right now. Migration. Migration is basically the ability for your people to move from one planet to another freely. I'm gonna put this on free migration just because, um, the Hydra for its main people aren't that bad. It's just for the people that they don't like that they're not so happy about. Resettlement allowed or prohibited, so you can basically move pops between planets. This is what this means. Voting rights. We're a despotic empire, so of course there won't be any voting rights. I mean, Blue Skull has it under control. Leadership, primary species only, obviously. First contact protocol, aggressive. I'm gonna put this on peaceful, just because I don't want to go to war immediately if we meet someone. So, and here is the edicts that I showed earlier, but we're not gonna mess around with this for now. Our government here is Blue Skull. He has pretty good traits actually. He has Space Miner, Constructor Builder cost, minus 25%. Mining Station build cost, minus 25%. This is really good. This is like super good. Explorer, Science Ship build cost, minus 25%. Anomaly Resource Speed, plus 33%. That's massive. And Blue Skull's only 33 years old, so that's really good one. Now, of course, you can get heirs later on, which will continue Blue Skull's legacy and so forth, but I think that's enough for this. Let's start the game. As you can see, our science vessel is going out. What are you called? The Perseverance class Asperity. Interesting name. And he's gonna go out and see what he can find. Oh, and we already have a heir. Crown Prince. I am so sorry if I'm gonna butcher this, but Shang Wang is the new heir to our empire and will take the throne when our current ruler dies. I apologize if I butcher that name. I'm really bad at names in general, so this is gonna be an interesting island. One thing that I did say is that this game is basically the game to see how good your spelling and pronunciation of things are. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send out my strike force to just basically check out the planets surrounding our borders, just so they can get some sensor data and see what they can find. Because otherwise we'll be pretty blind to these systems, so I'll just want some information around there. Okay, so technology, 45 months for that, 65 for that, and 45 for that. No problem. Okay, what have we found? Nothing yet. I'm gonna speed this up a bit. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Ooh. And just when I did it, we got alpha aliens. Oh, nope, not what I want to do. Alien vessels 452. I believe this is going to be a... Ooh. Yeah, these are a group of space amoebas, I believe. I'm not quite sure what they are, but... Contact report, enigmatic spacefares. It did not take long for the Hydra Dominion to come across intelligent alien life. The fleet's report to the Hydran capital somewhat understates just how alien these forces appear, and only in passing mentions the failure to open comms. Because I can understand why Blue Skull might be a bit mad about this. So, these guys, I don't think they're gonna attack, just because they are red, but we're not in proximity. And more aliens, wow! This is really fast. 105? Ooh, these look interesting. I think these are space crystals? I'm not sure. Okay, so we can research these guys. Alpha aliens, beta aliens. Let's go on the alpha aliens first, just because they came first. More aliens! Wow! Interesting. Gamma aliens. That's really interesting. This has never happened before, that I found so many aliens so quickly. So yeah, our strike force is just gonna go and skirt around there and see what he can find. Speaking of skirting around, go to Hydra Island. More aliens? Question mark? Seems... What is that? Okay, well then. Get out of there, man. Alright, so we are gonna need some energy, because energy is pretty key here, but we also will need some minerals. So, can we upgrade or build something extra? Oh, we actually are getting a pop over here. So that's good, we'll get +1 for both of these. Oh, I do love the yes, badge of Hydra, it looks amazing. That looks good. Alrighty. Scanning the scanning stuff. Strike Force is back. Wow, okay then, that was quick. So we do have a bunch of alien life forms floating around here. So that's gonna be interesting to see. So we can't really build something extra right now, so I'm just going to build that up a bit, and if we get some... Oh, we did find something. We got a mining position here. Alrighty. The entities encountered by a fleet some time ago are spaceborne forms of life. Okay, so these are the alpha aliens. Quickly nicknamed Space Amoeba, following a tactician's gross misreading of initial sensor output, the creature is in fact larger than the average Hydran corvette. The creature displays aggressive behavior towards Hydran ships, but further study is warranted. For example, we could exercise our martial prowess by swiftly executing the specimen and studying its remains. I love it. Now, the fun thing is, like, for every different ideology or government type that you choose, this will come out differently. So the responses will be different. So this is one of the awesome things about this game. So you can either issue a special project for remote space amoeba study, or we expect our fleets to make short work of the creature. So our fleet isn't that kind of shape to take them on right now, so I'm thinking remote stuff. Alright, beta aliens, you're next. Where's our construction ship? Quickly go build a mining ship. Now this is awesome. We can build mining ships at a reduced cost, which is gonna help significantly. I'm thinking I should maybe build another corvette. I'm thinking I'm gonna do that. Oh, scientist has gained level. Resilient leader lifespan plus 25%. That's amazing. This will mean much good news for us. Alright, we have +3 energy credits over here, so go build a mining station over there as well. Because if we can get one more corvette, then at least we'll have quickly do some math here. Now I'll get to the ship designer in a bit, but we can't really do anything right now, so I'm just gonna check up some stats. Okay, I don't remember where I saw that, but anyways, 99. So it was 74. So we got about 25. So each ship is about 25 in strength, so not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so quickly before I forget. Pause quickly. Alright, so sensor echoes have indicated the presence of some kind of unidentified object deep within the atmosphere of this gas giant. I'm not gonna do it because failure risk is 30%, that's pretty steep, so leave it be for now, we will get back to that later. So this is the 1,000-star solar elliptical galaxy, which is huge. I mean, it's gonna take a while just to get over here. I mean, we're gonna be basically in this corner for a while, and then later on we'll hopefully do some exploration and stuff. All right, crystalline entities. The reports of strange free-floating crystal-like objects observed in certain systems have been investigated. The ship-sized objects and the slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appeared inert, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to our ships and new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms indicate that they should be regarded as hazardous and approached with caution. Even should we not find a martial use for them, studying a shattered crystal would no doubt yield interesting results. I think, yeah, we can get that, because why not? We can break some crystals. Hopefully that won't be too difficult. Ooh, we found a planet with 2 engineering output that we'll definitely want to grab. Get that. That's the anomaly. Alright, we are at the negative balance at this point, 0.08, so not that much, but we'll get that back in a second because we have 3 energy credits over here.
Survey complete.
Okay, so our shield system is completely surveyed, so we are in Ocean World, so Fatima has one, and Ufana 3 and 4 has both Ocean Worlds, so let's go survey that first. Hopefully there isn't any hostiles around. Not a quick sip of my ice-cold beverage. Perfect. Alright, so the enemies appear to have gone, so that's really good.
Anomaly found.
We found an anomaly almost instantly. An abandoned ship has been left to drift aimlessly above this planet. The massive sails protruding from its hull suggest that it relied on solar power to function. I want to do it, but 22% is kind of... Ooh. You know what? Let's do it. If we fail, we fail. If we get something done, we get something done. That's good. Oh, should probably unpause. That might be wise. Wow. 3 minerals. That would be amazing. We can get that. Surface. We don't have much here at the moment. We could build something. Yeah, but I don't really want to because... Oh, actually we can build a farm over here. This would actually be really good. Alright, perfect. Solar sail... Oh, they actually succeeded. Alright, we have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around Ufana 6. The sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to have disabled the vessel. Although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering design choices. Ooh, plus 60 engineering research gain, really good. Quickly go and check. Yeah, that's brought our ion thrusters up by quite a bit. Please see, can we check? Where do you... Oh, 127. Okay, yeah, so we definitely got some nice stuff out of that one. Because we got 60, so we probably had like 50. If these are any indications, so we had like 50 about for engineering. Okay, so Fana 6 has 2 minerals on it, which is very good. Oh, but I love this game. The music and everything, it's so beautiful. I mean, look at the details in this game. Interesting enough, there's a couple of people that have asked, is this game just maybe a reskin of Europa's Universalis 4? No, definitely not by a long shot. I mean, the it uses the same engine, but other than that, the UI, the mechanics, for obviously because it's based and not on planets and stuff like that, it's completely different, and so much more, um, and so much interesting, and yeah, it's really good. I cannot complain. Now I do envy the couple of YouTubers and streamers that got to get the early access version of the game and stream it and play it. Um, so definitely lucky, but yeah, it's definitely a good game. I've got some really positive results about
Construction
it.
complete.
I almost everyone that I know has bought it, um, and they're
System
in a time for
surveys
their lives.
complete.
It's really good. There is some problems at the moment with the multiplayer. They're struggling to connect. That you can choose your own race, but Paradox is working on that, so it will probably be fixed by the time this video even comes out, because they're really quick on these kinds of things. Okay, so we have two planets here. We have Ophana 4A. Oh no, no, wrong one. Which has 80% habitability and 17 planet size, which is really big actually. 17 out of 25 is basically the biggest, 25. Um, wow, okay, this is a 22. Same habitability because it's the same world type. Surface, that's a huge
Research
surface.
complete.
Oh, we have our first research. We'll get to that in a second. So yeah, I'm gonna get think this is gonna be my first planet just because of the size of it. And it's pretty close to the border, so we'll definitely get some border expansion here. Okay, so we have iron thrusters, so let's see what we can research next. We can get geothermal fracking, which unlocks the second type of mining networks. Powered exoskeletons, plus 5% army damage and plus 5% minerals. Or coil guns. Coil guns is basically the second type of projectile weapons that you can get. It's a good question. I think I'm gonna go geothermal fracking just because we are gonna need this pretty early on to get our minerals up. And this is gonna take a lot longer, so I want to get the quickies out of the way first. Yeah, see, it's just gonna take 20 months, so that's gonna be pretty quick. And now let's go to the ship designer finally. So this is going to be, as you can see here, here's the small mass drivers. Now we can actually change this and make an entire different type of ship. Quickly go over here. Actually, and I think that's what we're gonna do right now is delete, new design, Corvette. All right. Now I am not sure if I want to go with one medium, one small, or three smalls. But I have tried this, so let's try the Striker Core, um, just to kind of see and min-max a bit, maybe get some stuff done. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty nice, 5.37. Alright, so at the moment we just have fission reactors, so we're just gonna put in enough for that. There we go, perfect. And what shall we call this? I'm actually going to name the planets and systems and leaders and so forth after subscribers. So if you want to get your name written in the glorious Hydra Dominion, please subscribe down below, and we will definitely get your name in at some point of the game. So we do have our iron thrusters in, which is good. I'm gonna think these are gonna be. I don't know. What do they look like? Kind of look like pointy things. Uh, let's just go with Kraken. No, that's too big. Kraken. I'll probably name the battleships. Hmm. Let's call it the Pew Pew boat or Doom Brick. Doom class. Doom class corvette. That actually sounds pretty good. Um, yeah, why not? Let's hold of that. We can always change it later on. The Doom class corvettes. I do like that. Get that. Keep the thing going. First strike force. Now let's upgrade quickly. We're gonna use some minerals, but it's gonna be worth it. So it's 99 at the moment. So let's keep an eye out on that and see how much of an upgrade the engines will do for us. It's the engines? Yeah, it's just the engines at the moment.
Anomaly found.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Situation log
whoa.
updated.
Okay, let's quickly see what happens here. Sublight exploration probes. Before we developed faster than light travel, several sublight exploration probes were dispatched from Hydra Island at near relativistic speeds towards nearby systems. The scientists who developed the probes naively included sensitive information about our culture in their memory cores as a form of greeting to alien civilizations. Uh, I wonder what this is addressing to. It has now been realized that this data could potentially be used against us. We need to track down these probes before they are found by someone or something unsympathetic to our species. This is interesting. I've never seen this one before. They can't have gotten far. Cool. Repeated scans of edema Far's surface give inconsistent sensor readings, almost as if the planet itself was a constant state of upheaval. I'm gonna leave it be for now because that's too big of a failure risk. So let's quickly see where those probes are. Sublight exploration probes. Um, Back on map. Oh, over here, over there, over there, and over there. Okay, so they're not too far, so we'll definitely get them at some point. I'm not going to send my science vessel all the way out there at the moment. Let's just keep moving on. Fatima. Oh, it's still right. Good, good, good. Science ship doing sciencey things. Construction ship isn't doing anything. Why aren't you doing anything? Habitable World Survey. We now know without a doubt that the thriving biosphere is not something unique to Hydra Island. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. I'm gonna go with a commendable initiative. This one doesn't really give us anything, so
Situation log
with that.
updated.
Sensor echoes have indicated the presence of some kind of unidentified object deep within the. Oh, this is this one. Never mind. Thought it was another one of those. Let's keep rolling. How far until 13 months, 31 months?
Ships upgraded. Construction
Oh,
complete.
108. So it did quite a bit actually. Interesting. We will definitely. I'm gonna send it over to Finn Malbot just to see if there's any hostile threats over there. Let's go a little bit faster. Whoa, oh, okay, okay. Might not have been the best idea. The Boxer has picked up a signal from a discarded signal buoy belonging to one of our missing sublight probes in the Firin Malba system. There's an ion trail leading away from the buoy on a trajectory towards another star, suggesting that someone has towed the probe there for unknown reasons. Let us see where the trail
Situation
leads.
log updated.
Hmm, interesting. So they'll probably have gone this way, I'm guessing. Um, I'm just gonna return my fleet for now. Gonna need to do anything. Construction ship.
Special project complete.
Space amoebas forever. The space amoebas, the name has stuck on the pronunciation of the proper taxonomic denominator is too unwieldy. Wow, okay. Is too unwieldy for the average Hydra. Are solitary animals when left to their own devices. All but the younger specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent flagella, organisms spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid, RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. These flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in an impressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the host amoeba's body for reprogramming. There are potential military applications of the graceful patterns of circulation apparent in the flagella's movement. Fascinating indeed. Flagellating movement, giving the following effects: evasion plus 5%. Yes, I will accept that with great humility. Get the mining station over here. The Dema. Nope. Gonna go with that for now. A leader has gained a level. Scientist era. Boo. How is this looking now? Still 30. Okay, so we're not gonna do that yet. But it's a he or a she. Um, I have no idea if it's a he or a she. Era Bundari. I'm gonna guess it's a he. I'm not sure. So level 3, very nice. Still resilient. Nothing else yet. So that's fine. Okay, so let's see what we can rename our strike force. Let's go to Hydra Island back and let's quickly open up the subscribers tab and get ourselves a good name. Hmm.
System survey complete.
Something that would fit for this. I'm gonna choose inner 3, inner 2, inner 1, and there we go. So Cleo Fletcher, congratulations, you will be the name of our glorious strike force, the Cleo Fletcher. I do hope I'm spelling this correctly and pronouncing it correctly. So if I'm not, I do apologize. Let's get ourselves a general as well for the fleet, or an admiral in this case. Admiral Thibault de Montagnard. Resilient, leader lifespan plus 25 years. Admiral Fatima El Ghazali. Ship upkeep minus 15%. And
Situation log updated.
I'm busy. You over there. Admiral I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that one. Cautious, evasion plus 15%. Okay, I'm gonna go ship upkeep minus 15%, just so we can get more credits out of it. But let's see. All right, we've encountered some form of alien vessels in the Firin Malbas system. These strange objects have been flagged as Epsilon aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution. Okie dokie, interesting. Boogla. There we go. Alright, the Cleo Fletcher Strike Force. That has a great ring to it, actually. Alright, let's keep moving on. Fast. Oh, these are the Epsilon aliens. Oh, they're just space cows. It's fine. Everything's fine here. Science ship is done.
Research complete.
Let's go and survey a bit. Research is done. Good. Fusion power. Awesome. Administrative AI with plus 5% research speed. Field modulation, power plant 2, Bavarian power plant 2. Energy storage capacity plus 250. Gravitic sensor survey speed plus 15%. Oh, this is a difficult one. This one is his speciality, so it will increase the speed will words. It will research 10% faster, but research speed plus 5% overall for all of our people is really good. I'll get back to that one in a second. Oh, leader has gained a level. You. Plus 5% research speed is just too good to pass up, so we're gonna keep with that. Speaking of that, we have engines that we can, not engines, better power plants. So that one out. Now we have just 2 small fusion reactors instead of 3 small fission reactors.
Complete.
So we'll save that. Oh, I wanna just overwrite. There we go. And we have enough minerals at this point, so let's just upgrade our fleet again. I like to keep my fleet up to standards and up to date, because a lot of people don't do it, and that gets them in trouble. So definitely want to do that. I'll get a power plant over here. Oh, all right. Ancient mining drones. Reports of these space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation, established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves. Judging by the state of the processing equipment, their purpose is obvious enough: mining. But it is that tasked them is not immediately apparent. What is obvious is that no shipment of minerals have been retrieved from the system in hundreds, if not thousands, of years. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the Hydra Dominion. Establish a listening post on Hydra Island. Let us see what they are made of. Take them apart. Um, I think
Situation
let's
log
take them apart
complete.
because we are Hydra. You know, we need to. We'd blow this stuff up. While that's happening, construction ship. Let's send you out to get us some more. Oh, 135 for mining stations. So, 2 more months and then we can get all of the mining that is on Ufana, I believe. Yes. But that is for this ocean world, which is not what I wanted to do because if you build.
Ships upgraded.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second.
Construction complete.
Because if you build mining stations or research stations on colonizable planets and then you colonize them, you lose those stations, so you waste basically the points. So I don't want to do that. Although this one is actually better. How much will that cost? Research stations 90. I'm thinking let's go just get the energy credits for now, because we do need some. Are just getting extra per month, so definitely want to get that. Alright, let's keep starting. So the Clear Fetcher Strike Force didn't upgrade in points, but the reactors did make the cost more efficient, I believe. Check. Yeah, 78, so that's definitely gonna be very helpful. I'm not gonna build one though at the moment. Where was those uh, mining thingies? I can't quite remember. Interesting. Anyways, quickly, I'm just going to. Where are they? Yeah, this one. I'm going to say stop tracking just because they're gonna bother me a bit, so I will get back to these in a bit. But for now, let's just leave them be. Science ship, how far are you? Wow, 11 minerals on this in the system. Great, that's amazing. Righty, getting some minerals over there. I do have to say, this is a very good start. We're not
System
losing
survey
anything.
complete.
We have pretty good start actually,
Construction
considering we're on the outskirts. We do have some wiggle room. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That'll help. Land ship down. So let's go and do the anomaly over here and get that out of the way. Risk 22%. Why not? If we fail, we'll get it someday again. Hopefully, maybe. Leader has gained a level. That's our scientist over here. Griselda Torres. Yes, that's the one. 34 months for that. 24 months only for colony ships. So I'm gonna probably save up for that. We only need like 200 more minerals for that. Not bad, not bad at all. Construction ship done over here. I know I said I want to save up, but ooh, free. Oh, this is just gonna be too good. All right, this will actually help us in the long run, because if we get 6 extra here, it's gonna increase us really good. Then we'll get 17 a month instead of just 11. So in the end, it'll help us out quite tremendously. Is our alright? Oh, failure. If there truly is an object somewhere beneath the atmosphere of Lockney, it lies far too deep to be detected by the sensors of the Asperity. Science Officer Ira Bandari has abandoned the search. Well, at least we get 2 energy from that, so not the end of the world, at least. Survey the system. And I think that's unfortunately going to have to be it for this episode. But do not fret, we will be continuing this Let's Play into its
Research
entirety.
complete.
And hopefully be the Hydra conquerors of the world just after we choose this. And hopefully we'll get a good chunk of land and not die immediately. Let's research, quickly research, and then we'll call this one an episode. Nuclear missiles. Sounds good. Okay, well, gonna have to be it. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and indeed the series, please click the founders button, subscribe down below. It really helps out a lot. And stay tuned for more Stellaris and Star Wars, the Clone Wars series episodes for a great strategy game videos. But for this episode, unfortunately, we're gonna have to say goodbye. Hope to see you next time. Take care and goodbye.